Hi people, this is the video segment for problem section 3.6 and homework assignment number 12. Okay, so let's concentrate on 3 and 8 first. This particular section deals with the law of cosines. So let me start with number 3. Here's number 3. We have obviously the plan is to find x, but because I have two sides, this side and that side specified, and the angle between it, this is what we call side angle side, and side angle side requires the law of cosine. So let's write down the law of cosine for this particular problem. So we have 21 here and 42 there, and this angle is 39 degrees, and this is x. So the law of cosine says x squared equal to 21 squared plus 42 squared minus 2, 21 times 42 times cosine of the angle between them. Okay? So this stuff we have to put in our calculator. Let me go and start my calculator here. There is the free version of my TI-83 or 84. Okay. While this is booting up, yep, right. We have 63 days left to use this free of charge. Let me clear everything. Make sure that the calculator angle is on degree mode, and it is on degree. Right here you can see that. Okay, and let's plug it in. Okay. All right, so let me see what those numbers were. It was 2942. Okay, so we go 29 squared, 21, it was 21. 21 squared plus 42 squared, I think that's what it was. Yeah, plus 42 squared minus 2 minus, sorry, 21 squared plus 42 squared okay. 42 squared man, this version of the calculator, because I have two keyboards, one the keypad on the calculator and one my computer keyboard's causing a problem for me. I inadvertently pressed the other one, and okay, so let's try it again. 42 squared plus minus, actually minus law of cosine says minus 2 times minus 2 times 21 times 21 times 42 times cosine of the angle between them I think it was 39. You close the parentheses. Now this thing, of course, what you see here is not actually x, it's x squared. So I have to take the square root of that. In other words, x equal to square root of this stuff. And with our calculator, all we have to do is to say square root, second function. Answer, for example, what is the answer? 8. How do you get the answer here? So let me just type it in. Okay, square root 834.1145. Okay, and enter. 28.88. If I round up to the second digit, it's going to be 28.88. Okay, so this is 28.88. Now, if you go to number 8, problem number 8, which is right next to it. Okay. Now the three sides are given. Okay, the three sides are given, and the angle theta is missing. So this is what we call. See, these are the three sides. 60.1, 154.6, 122.5, and the angles are missing. In this particular case, they're asking about this angle theta, but in principle, you can find all the angles. So the law of cosine, for example, we can say 154 squared equal to 60.1 squared plus 122.5 squared minus 2 times 60.1 times 122.4 cosine of the angle between them. So you have to clean this up now. So cosine of the angle between them, between these two sides, is equal to, well, let me write it like that, 2 times 60.1 times 122.5. Okay, and then on the other side, on the numerator, I have 60.1 squared plus 122.5 squared, and then minus 154 squared. So now I have to go and type this thing, 60.1. So let's go ahead here. I have to go back and forth between these things. So 60.1 squared plus, what's the other one? 122.5, 122.5 squared is a square minus, I think it was 154, 154 squared. So 154 squared, and then I have to divide that by 2. I'll write it like that, parentheses 2 times 60.1 times 122.5 Okay, so this is going to be the cosine. Now what I want is a inverse cosine of that. So now I don't know whether this is going to work or not, but let's find out. So well, okay, it's the second function inverse cosine. Now I don't know if I press enter. I don't know whether it's going to take this or not, but otherwise I'm going to type it again. No. So let's see now. Quit. Okay, let's try it again. Inverse cosine of negative 0.3462. Now, sure, this is obviously this is going to come up with an angle bigger than pi, which not bigger than pi, bigger than bigger than 90 degrees. We can see that 110 degrees, and what that means is that this angle here, this angle, or that angle is slightly bigger than 90 degrees, equal to theta. Theta equal to 110. I don't know, did I add more digits here? 110.25. Okay. If uh, if I round it to the nearest degree, it's going to be 110. Otherwise, 110.25. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the other. There is some other problems here. So let's see now what I've got here. Let me take these guys. Copy. Go back here. Insert. Text box. Or just so that we have it in front of us. There. Okay, let me do number 13. So the situation is this, number 13. It's always a good idea to draw these things. Okay, so we have A, B, C. You're told that this angle is 53 degrees. Side A, that's this side, is 3. Side B, that's this side, is 4. And you are, of course, you're asked to find the other side and the two missing angles. So what we're going to do is first use the law of cosine to find AB. Okay, so let me write it like that. AB squared equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared minus 2 times 3 times 4 times cosine of 53 degrees. And AB obviously is going to be the square root of that. Okay, 3 squared plus 4 squared minus 2 times 3 times 4 times cosine of 53 degrees. So let me go ahead and type these things. Square root, where is this? Second function, square root. Okay, so it was 3 squared plus 4 squared minus 2 times 3 times 4 times cosine of 53 degrees. 3 point, if I round this thing to the second digit, so it's going to be 3.25. 3.25. So let's go back here. Where was it? So this is approximately 3.25. So 3.25. Now to find the other angles, for example, to find this angle A, we have to use the law of the sine. So we have, let me put it this way, it's easier to use the law of the sine. Let me write down sine of A over little a equal to sine of B over little b equal to sine of C over little c. Now notice that, for example, if I If I looked at these two, immediately I can get the angle B. So let me see now. Sine of B, we don't know what B is. We're trying to find it. Over length B is 4, equal to sine of C, that was given to us, sine of 53 degrees. And the side C is what we got, 3.25. So sine of B is equal to 4 sine of 53 over 3.25, or simply B is equal to the angle B is equal to sine inverse of 4 times sine of 53 degrees divided by 3.25. Go ahead and put this in our calculator. So we have sine inverse, right? Sine inverse. Second function, sine inverse of 4 times sine of 53. So it's going to be 4 times sine of 53 degrees, close the parentheses, divided by 3.25. And you close this, and you have 79.4. So this angle is angle B is approximately 70.4 degrees. Now to find the angle A, or I can use the fact that it's 180 degrees minus the sum of these two angles that we have, 70.4, and there is 53 that was given to us. So this is equal to 180 minus, okay, what is that? This is 0.4, and there's a 323. Is that correct? 123. So angle A is equal to 0.6 here, and then we have 7 and I believe 5, 57.6 degrees. Okay, I'm going to stop here and do the other ones in a different segment.